So moral reasoning is a form of practical reasoning. So it's directed at telling us what to do. So whenever I ask, what should I do? I'm engaging in practical reasoning. The moral bit comes in when I say, what should I do, morally speaking, or what should we do, morally speaking? So really it causes us or requires us to engage explicitly with ethics and the values or principles or theories that inform why we ought to act in particular ways. And so you can do that in a lot of different ways, but perhaps most commonly, you can think of it sort of akin to logical reasoning, where we reason from premises to draw a particular conclusion, and that conclusion would follow from those particular premises. When it comes to moral reasoning, we just want to make sure that one of those premises is moral, that has something to do with the way we think about ethics, what we think is right or wrong. So for an example, if you imagine public health wants to regulate mountain climbing because of the sorts of injuries or ill health that befalls people, pardon the pun, that are mountain climbing, we would, to ethically reason through that, we would want to take our premises and see if they actually follow to a conclusion. So one of our ethical premises, for the sake of argument, could follow something like John Stuart Mill's harm principle, where we say the only way we can rightfully exercise power over other people is against their will is when that action would prevent harm to others. So if that's one of the ethical premises that we happen to believe in, then you might attach that to a descriptive premise about mountain climbing, which is, people fall and get injured, but it doesn't necessarily harm others. And so then you couldn't draw the conclusion that it's ethical to intervene and regulate that mountain climbing, given that one ethical premise that we hold. And so ethical reasoning requires us to engage with those ethical values and those principles and have an ability to talk to one another about those principles to see if we agree or disagree about them.